Good morning, my dear students. It's Sunday, and as always, we are going to have a video lesson. So, today is the 4th of April 2021, and we are beginning a new unit, number 7. And the topic of this unit is extreme sports. Today, you are going to listen a conversation which is called Mountain Climbing Was Just a Thought. And also, you will need your student books and your booklet. I know that this week you have your exams. That's why you can watch this video later and you can submit your assignments until the end of this week. أنا بعرف إنه عندكم امتحانات، عشان هيك بعطيكم الوقت لنهاية الأسبوع عشان يقدر هذا الفيديو وإبت الواجبات تبعته. Now let's begin our lesson. So first of all, get your student books and open the page 80. Look at these pictures. As you can see, these are different kinds of extreme sports, but they are all related to mountains. Let's read these questions and think about the answers. You don't have to write your answers because I'm going to ask you to write the answers to the questions from the booklet. خلينا نشوف الأسئلة في هذه الصفحة، بس لا تكتبوا الجواب في دفاتركم عشان في صفحة في دوسية الإنجليزي وفي أسئلة بشبه. بدي إياكم تكتبوا الجوابكم هناك في دوسية الإنجليزي. Question number 2. How many times do you exercise a week? هون exercise يعني تدريب الرياضة. قديش مرة بالأسبوع أنتوا تدربوا رياضة. Number 2. When was the last time you went to a gym? Gym نادي رياضي. 3. Does your family practice any sport or any healthy activity at home? Who leads it? Who is the leader of this activity? يعني في عائلتكم انتوا بتلعبوا رياضة، ضربوا رياضة، ومين بتكون مسؤول عنهم أو مين بتكون leader? To remember what leader means. Number 4. Were you ever hurt while doing a sport? مثلا صار معك إشي انت وقعتي أو صارت إشي مع إجرك أو إيدك أو يعني any other harm. So if so, what happened? This question shows that not all kinds of sports are safe in the same way. That there are some kinds that are dangerous. Number 5. Have you ever tried an extreme sport? What was it? Number 6. What kind of thrill do people get from doing extreme sports? How do you think? So your task here is to look through these questions and think about them and look at the words attentively. If you don't know the meaning of any of these words, please write them down or search in the internet for the meanings. Now, please get your booklets. Before reading the conversation, I would like you to look at some tasks on page 14. As I have mentioned already, there are some questions I want you to answer in written. يعني أنا بدي إياكم تردوا على هدول الأسئلة كتابي، بس عندكم الوقت لنهاية الأسبوع زي أنا حكيت. So let's read these questions. The task is write the full answers to the questions. Full answers. Number 1. Do you think exercising is important in our life? Have you ever gone to a gym? Do you like any kind of sports? Why? I'm sure you have tried some kind of sports at school during your lessons, sports lessons. So which one you liked most of all? Now, the next question is write 3 kinds of extreme sports that you know. And would you ever try an extreme sport? Which one? بنات بدي إياكم تكتبوا هون الجواب كامل مش بس كلمة أو كلمتين. Task number 2. Read the conversation and find the following. Before I start reading the conversation, I want you to have some ideas about the words that are present in the text. These are definitions of these words. هدول يا بنات definitions للكلمات اللي انتم بتقدروا تشوفوهم تلاقوهم من الكتة من المحادثة اللي أنا راح هسا أقرأ لكم إياها. So let's read them first. Number 1. 2 nouns meaning the highest point of a hill or mountain. يعني انتم بتلاقوا هون كلمتين مش بس واحدة. Number 2. A phrasal verb which means to go out to different places, spend time with people and enjoy yourselves. Phrasal verb يعني verb بتكون مع preposition ممكن أو إشي ثاني مع الكلمات ثانيات. Number 3. A noun which means the help that you get from something or the advantage that results from it. Number 4. A noun meaning combined efforts زي مجموعة combined efforts or the actions of a group to achieve a common purpose or goal. 5. An adjective deriving from an abstract noun risk. Deriving means coming from زي من نفس الآلة الكلمات بس بتكون adjective للكلمة risk which is noun. Number 6. A noun which has the next meaning. These are 2 meanings. A call or dare for someone to compete in a contest or sport, contest, competition. B. A difficult task or problem. 7. A verb meaning to save someone from a dangerous or difficult situation. Number 8. An adjective which means left helpless in a difficult position or without transport. Girls, look attentively at the words that are underlined and translated into Arabic. You may find these words for this task between them. Now let's return to our student book and page 81. I'm going to start reading and you don't forget to write down the new words in your copybooks. لا تنسوا تكتبوا الكلمات جديدة في دفاتركم. Let's read some questions. What do you think of climbing mountains? Why do you think people climb mountains? So now we are going to listen to the conversation. Mountain climbing was just a thought, like زي فكرة, like an idea. Jim and Bill are talking on a hill summit about mountain climbing. Jim: we have finally reached the top. I feel like I'm on top of the world. Bill: yeah, we did it. You know something? I think climbing hills is too easy. Let's try something harder. Jim: do you think we should consider climbing a mountain? Bill: I think we should. Mountain climbing is a terrific sport. It gives people a chance to get out into the beautiful outdoors. Jim: as well as all the physical benefits. Bill: yeah, it is very good exercise. It gives you really strong arms and legs, and it teaches you about teamwork. Jim: well, maybe you are right, but is it really better for developing teamwork than baseball or basketball? I can see why mountain climbing attracts people in a way, but it seems too risky. Bill: I'm not saying it's the only way to exercise and build good teamwork, but mountain climbing is all about the challenge. Just look at us. It was hard work, but now we've reached the top. We feel great. It's so much fun and gives you such a sense of achievement. As for the risk, why do you think mountain climbing is so risky? Jim, it's those stories you see here about how the rescue team have to go out with helicopters to rescue lost, stranded climbers and... Bill, oh, Jim, relax. Mountain climbing was just a thought. Let's go back to the camp. Now, girls, let's look at some activities here. And the first one, activity A. Put a tick next to the sentences that are true and a cross next to those that are false. True or false activity. Number 1. Jim and Bill are climbers. Climbers are those people who climb the mountains. So are they climbers? No, it's not mentioned in the conversation. It was just mentioned they have climbed the hill. And they are talking about mountain climbing. So they are not really climbers. So just put a cross here. Number 2, they both agree mountain climbing is dangerous. It is not really true because one of them is kind of scared and says that it is risky, and another one is just like laughing and saying that relax, it was just a thought and the idea about mountain climbing. Number 3, mountain climbing doesn't need teamwork. And it's not true. It does need teamwork, and it mentioned by the people, by these two men who talk to each other. Number 4, climbing mountains strengthens body muscles. عضلات. يعني strengthen means to make something stronger, and it's true. 5, climbing mountains gives you a feeling of pride. Here, pride like achievement. So it is also true. Number 6, mountain climbing is no more than a sport. No, this is not true because it was mentioned that it is kind of challenge. It is people feel a sense of accomplishment, of achievement when they reach a top of the mountain. Activity B. Answer the following questions. Number 1. What are the young men talking about? ارجعوا تطلعوا الconversation محادثة وتلاقوا هناك الحرف Q1. هذا هناك بتكون الجواب للسؤال أول. يعني هذول الخطوط بخليكم يدوروا وبتلاقوا الجواب السريع. So be attentive and find the answers near the letters from Q1 to Q6, the last question. So number 2, what kind of feeling do mountain climbers get when they finally reach the top? I have mentioned this kind of feeling, this kind of sense already in activity A. Number 3, what are the benefits of climbing mountains? Benefits like advantages. إشي اللي كويس اللي احنا يعني إشي اللي احنا نستفيد ونجيب من ال climbing mountains من هذا الأنواع الرياضة ممكن أحكي أو أنواع النشاط. في أكتر من واحد. Number 4, do you think a mountaineer الواحد اللي like mountain climber should climb a mountain by himself? Why not? يعني is it okay to go and climb mountains alone without any team, any friends? So you may find the answer near Q4. 5. How could climbing mountains become dangerous? What makes this kind of activity dangerous? And number 6, which of the two climbers is scared of climbing mountains? I hope you understood that these two men are hill climbers, that they climb the hills. Hills are lower than mountains. They thought that climbing hills was easy, and they started to talk about mountain climbing. One of them was more scared than the second. So which one of them? What do you think? This is all for today, girls, and don't forget that we are going to have an English exam today, and I wish you good luck. I'm sure that you can show what you've learned during these 2 months. بنات لا تنسوا اليوم عندكم امتحان انجليزي، وانا متأكدة انه راح يجيبوا علامات كويسات، انه درسنا مزبوط وفرصة طيبة ان شاء الله. And I'll see you tomorrow during our live class. Bye bye, have a nice day and good luck.